Ah, yes, oke. Oke, tes 1 2 3. Oke, halo guys, kembali lagi dengan saya Neo di channel Rizkay. So, hari ini kita bakal main EA2K kita ya. Dan aku udah farming, by the way, overall aku udah 71 dari 6 ya nggak salah. Dari 65 ke 71, jauh banget. Deket banget gitu kan. Kan lama mainnya. Yes, so welcome buat teman-teman live dan juga like, di share juga ke teman-temannya dan juga di subscribe. Oke. Jadi fokus ntar bakalan aku naikin stamina gitu kan. 400 ya. Kayaknya stamina aku bisa kementokin deh. Oke. Jadi kita langsung main aja. The next game. Kita lawan New York Knicks. Tahu nggak New York Knicks? Kita ngelawan dari Cross, bro.
Are you ready for more 2K TV Interactive? Well, we're talking All-Stars this week.
Kita ngelawan dari Cross.
Which NBA legend does the All-Star Game MVP Award honor?
Kita bakalan lawan dari Cross. Nah.
Showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Robinson. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first.
Oh, Natal.
Baseline try. Shot by Grimes. No good. New York comes into this following a loss to Chicago. Robinson. Here's Embiid.
Nice.
Is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Mitchell Robinson.
Energy point from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
That's a no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. Ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
Pick.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Grimes.
Nice.
He can't get it to go.
Defense.
Good work defensively by Harden. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Yes.
Some solid defense from Robinson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Ya ampun, bisa-bisanya keblok.
Score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
No one
pas ya gue ya.
Lets it go. That misses and a chance to tie it there.
Hyperdrive.
Outside Robinson. Knicks with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Barrett, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Sabar dan.
3-point
Anjir.
lead. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating.
Siapa tuh jaga tuh?
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever
Ya,
seen.
kita quick isolation. Oke, terus kita main pick and roll.
There's a minute 40 left here in the opening
Baik.
quarter.
Oke. Oh,
Down low, here's Tucker, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so New York calls timeout at first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
baik.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Ya.
Knicks trailed by 8. Pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. Pass to Sims.
Skip aja dulu. Post tuh. Udah kan dari post kan.
Philadelphia leading by 5. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia
Nice.
76ers.
Kita main biasa aja. Waktu tuh mainnya simple kok
Robinson is
strateginya
out there
tuh.
with Harden.
Just pick
And it's
and
House
roll,
in at the
you
small
know.
forward position. Robinson passes to Harris. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Ideal delivery.
This team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Brunson. No good from outside. The 76ers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him.
Oh, siapa jaga? Aku jaga ini,
to
aku jaga ini.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the buckets from Randall. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a sophomore, left-handed.
Give me a pick. Give me a pick, bro.
Angles are different for lefties. We operate a
Again?
little differently. And I think they can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw. And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's
Enak kali
going to
mainnya.
go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Now
Titip dulu
here's
semua jadi
Brunson.
pemain basketnya yo.
25 points last game. Pass to Barrett, just 5 on the clock.
Patuh,
Let's
tut.
try.
Nah, kan.
No good
Okay,
there.
let's go.
So Philadelphia will take it
Let's
the
go.
other way.
Okay.
At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Nice.
Count it. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Aku pengen
Yeah,
poin
that's the
juga
third bucket in
sekali.
a row from the
Kan?
paint. This defense
Bisa nggak
needs to
dipoin?
clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another
Nah,
look.
kita main game biasa aja.
No
Pick and
quit.
roll ya.
Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Embiid kicks to Harden. Robinson for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. New York calls
Yeah,
timeout.
bro.
Greg, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous. But nothing superstitious that I can recall.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel House. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Passes it to Brunson. Kicks to Barrett. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Nice.
The rejection by Embiid.
one of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now, here is Robinson.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Now, here's Harden. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 16 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thanks, David. It looks like Greg, he can do anything he wanted to out there. Playing with no fear.
Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And they call the foul, so it's...
Diganti ya, Queen. Aku diganti. Bro. Takut ya. Nyapui.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Philadelphia ahead as they end the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancers.
And we welcome you back to NBA action. A great
Netes dulu nih.
tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall.
Okay.
Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. They get it again. Knicks trailed by 16. Here's Randall. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Robinson left side.
Robinson left side. No, kosong itu.
Needs to get off the shot.
Okay.
Grimes, no good. The 76ers leading by 16.
Sabar. Okay.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Good on the triple.
Good on the triple.
8 points for Robinson.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Robinson. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Harden the pass to Robinson.
Kita main against Stephen Curry ya. Big, shooting.
Fires the
Aduh,
three.
pelanan.
76ers with the new shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. Count that one. Brunson's got 8.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Vice
I
grip.
just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that
Bilang
could
dong
spark
kalau mau
them.
minta
And the basket is
layup.
good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ini main keren kita.
Brunson the bounce
Oh, on
pass.
fire gue nyala ya. bakalan nyalain on fire gue.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett kicks to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
76ers
Hard to the
lead.
pass to Robinson.
26.
From outside, off the mark.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip
2
in.
minutes remaining in the third.
Barrett wide open, he fires.
Fire
And
open.
the Knicks hit again from deep.
Fire
Lead
open.
with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Oke. Sarden. Ya, aku masuk, bro.
Both teams making substitutions
Karena
here.
Embiid 15 kayaknya bisa nggak aku main triple double ya? My first triple double gitu.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded by Robinson. And the pass to Quickly. Now, here's Brunson. Randall outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Give me pick.
And that's
Oke, thank you.
RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And
Sorry, coach. Sorry,
his
coach.
intelligent play on the floor.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid.
Sorry,
Harden out
coach.
there with Robinson.
Ebit,
And it's
coach.
Harris in at the 3.
Ini beban,
And
coach.
looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Mantap.
Second team foul. Robinson.
Robinson.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oke.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8.
Nice.
Gets it to drop, and now
Abang,
he's shooting a
abang.
5 for 8
Defend.
clip.
And they really got on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Give me
There is
Oke.
no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power
No,
to keep this game
kekurangan
close. And they
dikit.
had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Randall with the bucket.
They are just
kejar, bro.
killing them on the interior.
Kurang
The
kejar.
76ers leading by 4. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Tucker, great job reading the
Tenang,
floor
tenang,
and
tenang,
finding
tenang.
a way to set up a ready shooter.
Jauhin lagi tuh ini. Fire nih.
Now here's Randall, guarded by Tucker. Randall down low. He's against Tucker.
Oke, Embiid.
Randall no
Gimme,
good.
gimme.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Robinson for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the baskets from Barrett.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Embiid trying to break
Nice.
loose. Robinson, that's good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball
Nah, kita udah mulai
movement, that's
keren main bro.
Time call here. The Knicks
Oke,
decide to talk it over.
Tembak dulu sana.
They're down by 7.
Ya. Keempat soalnya.
1:56 left in the game.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise. And Wilson.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Joel
Well,
Embiid.
And he's provided them with a major
berapa?
mismatch
15,
on that
coy.
low block tonight. They've been able to lean on his scoring
Masih aku
in the
15
paint.
juga.
And
Bahkan
if
aku
nothing
assist
else
pun
has
banyak.
worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment.
Dan
he's
passing
been
aku dan
faced with tonight.
passing.
Right
Give me
now,
the ball.
I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now.
Halo bang, halo YT.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Quickly with it, passes it to Brunson. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution? They've been
Rick.
dominating that
Rick.
aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there.
Switch.
They're dropping dime after dime.
And New York making a change.
Santai, bikin roll ya.
Grimes is checked in.
Ya.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
First personal foul.
Enak coy.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Here's Harris. Here's Harden.
Nice.
Count that one.
James Harden.
And the 76ers lead by 9.
Bikin 20 poin dong.
Making
Aku
every
pengen
effort to
coba-coba
put
nih.
this
Poin
game
nih.
on ice.
Lagi
Love
nih.
that the guys are staying
Aku 2 poin
aggressive
doang
late
nih.
in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Randall. The 10-footer finds the target.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Sixers lead. 64-57.
Harden looking it over. To the paint.
Yakin gua mau kontes.
Embiid against Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially
Kagak. Poin lah paling.
So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Badge. F1 badge. Corner spesialis kah? Library of script. Ability knockdown perimeter shot when spotting of jump shot taken. Oh, no. Mana? Tadi tuh aku ngeliat ada yang kayak corner spesialis nih di samping kita enak gitu. Oke, confirm change. Stamina. Oke. 1400. Ini apa sih close shot? Oh. Penuh coy, itu gue apa namanya, stamina gue udah mentok ya. Stamina gue udah mentok. Mentok perlu 18.000. Free bout. Oke, langsung gas lagi. Ya.
Next week, we'll be bringing you all the highlights from Salt Lake City, Utah.
And you'll want to keep checking back because Team 2K TV is working on a special build segment. That's right. Maybe you're getting tired of your current build or one is just not enough. We're bringing in the experts in and we are
first
rebuilding
dalam
our
MVP
team.
war.
Join us and you just might get
Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. In at the shooting guard. Here's Avdia. And Kuzma the bucket. Oh, the assist by Avdia.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes
give me. Okay, kita main pick and roll lagi. Let's go.
Now here's Robinson.
Yeah,
his last time he had 18 points.
Oh man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here's Wright. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark.
Langsung.
Harden,
ini dia, langsung. Yeah.
Rebound Washington. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Avdia.
Bro, aku di pick, bro.
In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Nice.
Goes back up. Porzingis misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Robinson can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sit on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal, one of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works.
Oh, no.
And all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Now here's Robinson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
It's both from the stripes.
Boleh. That's good. That's good.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Wait, nih
The
Bin.
76ers have
Thank you,
gone
Bin.
1 of 4 to begin this one. Right against Robinson. It's stolen by Kuzma. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Right outside. Pass to Abdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Beal. Back to Abdia. 5 to shoot.
Pulang asing dong.
Here's Wright. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Now a timeout called by Washington. You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6th Man of the Year at their...
Apa namanya? Center ngepikin aku. Yang ada pedang.
A little over 10 points a game.
Kayak gini. Kita kalah, bro.
The Sixers trailing. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And Embiid with the dunk.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim because he finishes it.
Right, pass to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Hands it from short range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Robinson.
Lagi.
To the paint. Home and a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
First personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Robinson against Wright.
Okay.
Right side Robinson. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Porzingis. Tight defense on him.
Banyak poin tuh. Yang penting main keren.
Right with the ball. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Count the basket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And it's Wright missing.
Ya langsung.
The 76ers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second.
Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 18 points and was dialed in, looking good from deep and from the line. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem
Punya
for him.
pemain jago-jago. Agak jago masih finishing. Kita manfaatin aja pemain kita. Contohnya Harden, passing aku Harden dan shooting.
Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And it's Morris in for Wright. Here's Morris. Beal outside.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
14 feet away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Beal's got 6.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he submitted his time in Washington for many years to come.
And Embiid throws it down. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Beal outside. Back to Morris. Gafford finds Morris.
Itu my bad. Nyangkut aku.
Offline with a 3. Now Philadelphia with it.
Maxi.
They're on a 16-6 run.
Maxi, nice Maxi. Oke, Maxi. Kasih
Pass to
lah.
Tucker. Back to
Kalau
Robinson.
aku playmaker nih, cuma aku doang nih yang bisa poin. Nah.
Throws it up high. Avdia pulls it in. Washington trailing. Morris on the wing. That's a coverage. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
Possession to the 76ers.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
The Wizards making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Dedmon's checked in for the Sixers. Niang comes in for Tucker. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morris for 3. And another miss by Washington.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And a big finish by Robinson.
The assist.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Dwayne Dedmon. Second personal.
No good on that one.
First team foul.
And he's good on the second. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Robinson and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kuzma outside. 1 second left. That one's good for 2. Kuzma's got the 2nd bucket on the night.
Nice touch from the big man. Kuzma is a capable threat to hurt you from out there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Then there's Tobias Harris, then it's James Harden, and it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. 4 on the clock. Porzingis finds Kuzma. Over Tucker. Off the left rim and out. The Sixers leading. Here's Robinson. He's got 13.
Again!
And he's going for the hoop here. And Embiid throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Beal, the pass to Wright. Back to Beal. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Robinson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Embiid throws it down.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this.
Playmaker terhebat di dunia nih, bro. Jalan delivery itu.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Beal outside, pulls it in from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson into the lane. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
A good high
Harden's
percentage.
got 3 assists now in this one.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense in that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In
Ya,
Dallas,
digantiin aku. Oh, it's okay. Embiid poin 13 tuh. Aku berapa ya tadi ya? 5.
Making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Nunn comes in for Beal. And it's Morris in for Wright. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. McDaniels
Bisa main
comes
pick
in
and
for
roll
Harris.
nggak?
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's Robinson in for Harden.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Gak pede ya, soalnya dia yang bawa aja.
I don't know. You have to finish those.
Pass to Avdia. This for the tie. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming.
76ers.
Aman aja.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Assist of the
you
game.
have
Lihat
to
tuh
love
siapa
his
assist of the game ya.
unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Oke, passing dulu.
Daniel Gafford is out there with 3 stops Porzingis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
10 poin nggak?
This is what you
Gas
expect
nggak?
from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Misses from close range.
Good defend.
Well,
Let's
the
go.
76ers shooting a solid 53% from the floor.
Transition basketball.
No.
The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Well, the Wizards shooting just 38% for this game so far. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ini freestyle ya namanya dulu.
Here's Avdia. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Give me a pick. Okay. Yeah.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And down it goes, 2 points. Robinson's got 20 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Yep, that one goes.
Okay.
Interior D,
Nggak
and
ngelakuin
they've
kesalahan kok.
exploited it.
Kayak jago.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Kabar. Gak bisa nih kayak gini nih.
Morris against Robinson. Here's McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth.
Ya udah kelar gak aku? Udah 4 quarter nih. Buka aku 20 poin. Masih aku semenit. Ganti lah. Enggak ada. Oke.
76ers going with a whole new group out there. 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, BA. And you combine that with his motor too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
The free throw off from Kuzma.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Outside Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Melton.
And NBA fans should be excited for the energy Davis plays with. He's got a great motor and works hard on both ends.
Aku perlu 1 assist dan berapa poin kira-kira?
Outside Robinson. Oh, beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
On fire lagi kan aku kan? Walaupun detik terakhir tuh.
This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Gill. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Rate of baskets assisted. Like it tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
4, 3.
For 3, Robinson. Off target. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Masih ada komentar.
Do you think your college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
But as always open.
Yeah, coach was always, talking about sharing the ball and making that extra pass. We spent half the practice just reversing the ball from sideline to sideline. So, yeah, I got a text from coach, man. He was happy for me.
I bet. So do you see yourself as a primary ball handler?
Man, I definitely believe in my ability to run the point and make plays for other people, Coach ultimately makes that decision. But, yeah, I like having the ball in my hands. I feel good when it happens.
Aku ngidupin translate-nya. Mana ya? Settle on. Progression. Okay, we have 1 badge. Driving down. Ini kah? Push shot percentage for layup. Contact and still finish and reduce the amount of energy lost from contact layup. Improve player ability finish rims. Ya kayaknya ya. Progression. Upgrade lagi. 500. Berapa sih? 43. Kita naikin driving dunk ya. Oke. Kita naikin driving dunknya. Kalau bisa mentok nih sampai 65 doang. Ini kalau mentok berapa ya? Tes dulu ah. 8 8 88. Kok bisa mentok? Ada batasannya, Cok. PR mentok tuh 88 gitu katanya. Strength kan? Tuh 89 mentoknya. Latihan dulu. Dan latihan kita udah lama nggak latihan. And
Good game last night.
Tuh. Sekali. Oke. Coach, aku mau latihan coach. Aku mau latihan playmaking. Aku kasih.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Let it fly.
Nggak mau. Pas di game kok kayak lancar aja gitu kan. Kok nggak mau? Aku udah bam. Top freak. Wait, what? Oh, latihan jadi nggak bisa tuh. Main di mana, Bang? Thank you. Subscribe. Ekal Akbar. Titik lagi. Ini kita latihan sama manajer nih.
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today. Today we're going to focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
The team and player full court game. Team swap, okay. Aku. Oh iya. Kalau bajunya sama, bro. Ganti. Satu tim Marden, bro. Apiknya anjir. Oh, kita nunggu. Wow. Serius, aku jaga Joel Embiid nih. Jalan. Alah, mati bola gue. Kurang keren apa aku sering jaga Joel Embiid coy. Jaga tank aku. Back. Alah. It's good.
We always be ready. Yo, watch it. Yo, right. Get mine. Watch the coming, big coming.
Back.
Screen coming.
Lock. Okay. One-on-one drill from the wing. Your opponent has to score against you. Okay.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. We ready. Let's go.
Ini paling good. Gue bisa defend, Jo. Defense gue kayak sampah, serius. Serius, defense kayak sampah, Jo. Defensive stop. Nice block. Oh, dia emang jago coy. Gimana aku mau ini?
Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Kayaknya fokusku ngejarin itu dulu. Give me a ball. Oh. Hey. Aku perlu main. Lah. Hey coach.
You want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Oh, thank you. Go.
Just like that.
Okay, thank you. And aduh. Ampun.
Keep it going.
Oh ampun. One shot. Ah. Iya, aku udah bisa ngedang coy. But coach, I want to playing.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. What?
You can do better than that.
Perfect. Perfect. Gila. Omset dia men. Om Deep.
Let's go.
Yalah. Kayak gitu. Alah. Last shot. Dan ya. Coba gitu mainnya, kan enak gitu ya. Oh, run, and oh, wow, terbaring teman. Oke, let's go. Oke, let's go. Ini online bang. Kalau online kita main di neighborhood nih, neighborhood atau pro AM. Apa start config coy? Kita poin. Let's go. Ditonton sama banyak orang. Disiarkan TV. Let's go.
now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Robinson is out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now, here is Robinson. Coming off a solid outing against Washington.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Back to McCollum. Kicks it to Ingram. Now the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. That shot off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out.
Alah, passingnya ke sana
with the steal.
Bang.
McCollum outside. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And McCollum with the slam.
A rare dunk from CJ, showing off his hops. This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Now here's Ingram. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Jones, the pass to Marshall. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans,
nice.
They've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year. It really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And so pick. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Oh, nice.
So they take the lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Here's Jones. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Popped up there for Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. McCollum left side over Robinson. Almost, but it rolls out. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he has come
out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Robinson. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Harden. Tobias Harris is out there with Embiid, and it's Niang in at the power forward. To the inside, Alvarado. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Mr. Perfect in the last outing against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 20 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. His teammates will tell you they were not surprised. They've been waiting for him to have that kind of breakout effort.
Give me a pick.
Exciting for everyone, Kevin, to see if he follows it up.
Bam! Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Alvarado, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's Harden on the wing. Robinson for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Stolen by Robinson. There's the lob to Harden.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
And that was the moment drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Will it go? Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ingram.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off his shot.
Aku udah latihan from deep.
When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Nance, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
Enggak, Pak.
So it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your MENGECEWAKAN dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The 76ers leading by 7. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then it's Nance. Then there's McCollum. And it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And he gets the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen.
Oh my
God.
God.
Kaki. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. He had a nice open look right there. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
Robinson against McCollum. Marshall with the steal. And McCollum with the slam.
You see the strength by CJ McCollum on that bucket.
Robinson against McCollum. It's stolen by Nance. And New Orleans pushing it up now. McCollum with the ball. He kicks to Jones. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Rocket 6. McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Cans it from downtown.
Nice.
11 points in the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
The 11-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. A step-back shot here. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Led by as many as 11.
Oke, aku masuk. Side mid range. Poinku lebih tinggi dari dia. Ya, defensif pasrah aja lah ya.
Pelicans trailed by 12. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Robinson is out there with Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 3 spot. Pass to Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it in.
Auto player. Auto player. Ada bisa kering, bro.
Side and drop contact.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just one.
BRI itu Indomaret. Ya, Yani itu di mana ya?
From the line that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count it, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Passes to Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jones dishes to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
Robinson against McCollum. Here's Tucker. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
There's the pass to Jones. And Murphy kicks to Ingram.
Big.
Pass to Jones. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 12. That's good from Harris on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend. Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. CJ McCollum dialed in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nance is checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Robinson down low. He is guarded by McCollum. Robinson against McCollum. Shot from the top of the key. Robinson misses. Pelicans trailed by 15. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's 21 points for C.J. McCollum.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Robinson, that's good.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Nance. Ingram outside. Over Harris. Again, the Pelicans score.
You can run your offense through Brandon Ingram. He can make plays for others, and he's an excellent finisher.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Robinson.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
No good on that one. So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Nance. Jackson Hayes comes in for Marshall. And it's Richardson in for Brandon Ingram. And then for Philadelphia, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Garrett Temple is checked in for New Orleans.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. McCollum finds Temple. Back to McCollum. Here's Hernan Gomez. Dedmon defending. Temple the pass to Hernan Gomez. Makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
McCollum against Robinson to the inside. Taken away by Hayes. Richardson outside. From 10 feet out. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.
Opponent get to run. Grenade. Tim logo. Is your battle color? Warna apa, bro? Hijau. Send step. Yes. Okay. Start voting. Paling tinggi ya. Siapa? Plus perimeter defense. Plus gede bro. Car. Okay, let's go. Homa.
Now, there is a lot of new talent on the All-Star Game roster, but who of the following is not a first-time All-Star?
Is it Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
Yo, lawan Westbrook kan?
It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's James Harden. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. And Philadelphia has possession. The Thunder making their last shot. To the inside. Good work defensively by Robinson. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion. But MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
And there it is for him.
You know, with his hard-charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. No problem for him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Nice. It's toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day. And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Pass to Dort, lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Here's Saric, outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Robinson. The Thunder making their last shot. They get it back over Giddey. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Embiid covers. Here's Giddey. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes. Certainly with his...
Ganti bro, full sekali bro. Ini doang.
Oklahoma City trailing. They've got Holmgren, Lugans Dort out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here we go, the Sixers on the break.
Hi guys, well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 20 points and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Tell you what, I don't care what he lacks in height. You got to box this guy out. He's got to know goes for the ball, and he's fearless and relentless
Masa dia bisa
pounding the
alih,
glass.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive.
Ya.
Well worth a
Plus lah,
second
yuk.
look.
Mana Ibit?
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Joe. Now here's Williams.
Bilang dia nggak bisa lay up,
Over
coy.
Tucker. Williams
Okay,
misses.
nice.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
We're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise, and the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And the Thunder in possession here, following the score by Philadelphia.
Okay. Good.
And
Good.
wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with
Menangin
plays
ya,
like
menangin
that.
ya.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Ya, dia lagi.
Outside Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Sampai di mana itu? Maksudnya?
Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and in every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. Here's Joe, defended by Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander against Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Joe. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Yeah, still close. But with their tough play on the ball, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Kali aku diblok, bro.
Giddey passes to Sharge. Misses in close.
You know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 7 points. And MP's made some business news. He's landed a major shoe deal. He's officially arrived.
And I believe it was Puma who signed MP to the deal. Great milestone for MP, and Puma has a great talent to work with.
Now here's Giddey, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And another shot, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Robinson passes to Maxey. 4-3. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's McDaniels. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Offensive rebound. Count it.
Enak banget.
And the 76ers lead by 5.
You see why they go to Embiid in closer. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice.
And here's the fast break. Maxi against Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back on that one and let it fly. Maxi's got his first points of the game.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Here's Harden and the 76ers looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Robinson in at the 2. Tucker. Offensive board. Tipped.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Now here's Robinson. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. And Clark in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
NBA, they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Now here's Giddey. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Robinson Earl's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And here's Robinson. He's got 10. And there's the drive. Off with the layup.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Harris passes to Robinson. The Sixers with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson against Giddey. Here's Robinson Earl. Over Tucker. The Thunder with another miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Harden, the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but it's time.
Barusan marah ya orang. Skornya tipis. Skornya tipis, bro.
Thunder. Saric checks in for Dort, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. They've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Saric in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul. And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Pass to Saric. able to get a hand on it. Robinson with a steal. Harris outside. Jacks up a three. The Thunder with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And here's Saric for three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario I trust.
Harris finds Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now here's Harris. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Saric against Tucker. Saric, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. Trying to look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And that one's good. Giddy.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Skor tipis nih, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder uidgenshin.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dadnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is a fellow who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yo, 5 poin ya, 5 poin ya. Dapat yo 5 poin.
Pass to Saric. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. Robinson on the wing. From deep. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Shot's good.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Robinson. Still to Giddey. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Dort. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. And they pick up 2. Robinson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Now Now here's Giddy. Robinson defending. Here's Holmgren. Back to Giddy. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size.
Jangan terlalu tinggi,
Blocks a lot of
santai.
shots. Probably changes even more. And you have to...
Ya, gak dimain aja.
Time out for the 76ers.
68. Kan? Kalah kan?
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.
Asia. Edge. Lagi. Nhắc đi bật kia. Lanjut. Lawan Pelican lagi. Pelican.
The crossover series rolls on in my team.
Oke, kita main di home.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got McCollum. He's out there with Josh Richardson. Ingram is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Murphy in at the four-man position. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's end. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
Maxey passes to Robinson. And it's in there.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Poked away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Appreciate it, bro. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Now, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Richardson, the bounce pass. Kicks it out to McCollum. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Maxey. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Richardson the pass to Murphy. That one's off, still out of sync.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Robinson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson outside. Back to McCollum. Hernan Gomez finds Richardson. Six to shoot. Over Maxey. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pelicans trailed by 9.
Dia bisa shooting, bro.
McCollum right side. Over Maxey. And the basket by McCollum.
McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years. And they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Murphy in at the 4 slot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Thunder put on a show. He scored 18 points. His ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Vamos, shooting.
Robinson against Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from McCollum.
Well, if he's going to do that, I don't know what you do to defend him. McCollum with the floater, so smooth.
And there's a foul on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And 11 points for Robinson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Richardson. McCollum outside. Back to Richardson. Outside, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A 3 from McCollum. A 3-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Larry Nance is checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Jones.
Larry Nance Jr. Brandon Ingram.
Ingram outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
2 minutes
Maxey gets to Robinson.
2 minutes.
Over McCollum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Sounds good.
And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Clock at 6.
Kasi di main NBA. Parents FIFA.
Nance outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead.
Give me a ball. Oke, passing kanan itu kosong. Give me a ball.
For Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Three-pointer, Daniels knocks down the 3 ball. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Okay. Let's
Robinson
go.
with it. Guarded now by Marshall. And he gets it to go. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
PJ Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
Pass to Alvarado. 35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Daniels. There's 3 pointers off the mark. The 76ers lead.
See. Give me your
pass to Robinson.
No! You still.
Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's good from long range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here is Robinson. Over Alvarado. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Okay. Let's go.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now.
That is a good steal.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Robinson is out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. In the corner, it's Richardson. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took just 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Richardson outside. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. McCollum, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Robinson. Uses the pass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire...
Apa istirahat dulu itu. Quarter keempat kita baru gas lagi. Quarter 3 masih main lagi nggak? Oh, masuk ke quarter 5. Ke quarter 4.
New Orleans in the lead. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Richardson. He's out there with McCollum. Hernan Gomez out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the power forward position.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Past Hernan Gomez. Maxey against Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And Embiid pulls it down. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
He's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
And it's tied up with that one.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Passes it to Richardson. And here's McCollum, guarded by Robinson. McCollum against Robinson.
Still good. Tucker.
One-on-one here. Here's Tucker. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Robinson misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Bro, skor sama bro.
Maxey against Ingram. McCollum outside.
Aku nyangkut, no. Dia enggak seimbang tadi.
Over Robinson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
You give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Here's Robinson. Here's Embiid. It's tipped.
Bisa ke block.
Maxey with it. Now defended by McCollum. Maxey passes to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover.
Good.
And it's good for 2. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And it's Robinson again missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Lagi, bro.
Embiid finds Tucker. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set. They're allowing him to settle in.
Checking in Herbert Jones. He's checked in for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
Smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Ngapain? Ngapain?
McCollum against Robinson.
Good.
McCollum, no good. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Menit nih.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Ooh, the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Down low. Tucker dishes to Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Dia mulai greedy tuh.
And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, aku bisa on fire juga, bro.
And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
4 orang on fire, bro. Tinggal ini aja Haris tuh.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Hernan Gomez kicks to Ingram. Here's the three. And Embiid pulls it down. Harris finds Maxey. Robinson with it. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
400. Iklan kita terima. Iklan kita terima.
Great perimeter defense in this win tonight. How did you guys manage to shut them down?
Mana? Easy to get still in transition. Game ball on the wrist. Oh.
This team is extremely versatile on defense, man. I mean, we can switch pretty much every pick and roll if needed. You know, our guards are going to, battle in the post with the bigs if need be. You know, that sort of versatility is what really makes us a difficult team to play.
So you were really crowding ball handlers tonight and causing turnovers, general chaos. What did you see out there?
Again, when you switch, sometimes it creates a favorable matchup. Maybe the guy isn't used to having the ball in, his hands, so far from the basket. I just tried to be more aggressive, and thankfully it paid off, brother.
Certainly did. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, good job, Puma. Tuh progression kita. Fans kita udah 200.000. Teammate chemistry udah 95%. Kita naikin ini. Sama. Biji ku naikkan Brito. Oh, lanjut kita lawan Pacer.
Series challenge.
Now this card might not be 6'7", but when I think about how many points I'm going to score with him, I'm thinking a milli.
All-Star
So hit the
staking
courts and
place.
earn Wheezy F because the F
Lumayan
is
jatuh.
to finish
Bener.
strong.
Nice, bro.
Bener, Salt Lake. Oh, Salt Lake. Kayaknya Arden, bro. Baku.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And now Indiana's starting group. Matherin had healed out on the perimeter. Smith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the one.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Pass to Matherin. Harden against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And here's Turner. Healed on the wing. Here's Halliburton. And that one's good.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Harden. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Here's Matherin.
Bro, pertama kali ya kita ngelawan ini. Pacer ya.
Back to Halliburton. Takes
Oh,
the
kok
three.
tiba-tiba pindah defense-ku.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Robinson drains it from 9 feet away. Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
And I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
The floater, and Tucker pulls it down. While the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Here's Matherin, following the score by Philadelphia. Got a piece of it.
Good.
Here's Robinson. He played a great game against New Orleans. Harris on the wing. Robinson on the wing. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in for Harden. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
things just aren't going their way, he clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to
quarter.
Duarte.
2 minutes.
Robinson against McConnell. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Pacers ball.
Enggak, itu. Iya. Bawah tuh siapa jaga tuh?
1:52 left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Turner.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Now here's McDaniels. The D's right on him. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Robinson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Count that bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the wing on the left. McConnell against Robinson. McConnell outside. 11 feet out. The putback. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers leading. The ball's knocked loose. McConnell. Niang's there. McConnell, good.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
McConnell against Robinson. Pass to Melton. Back to Robinson. The 3-ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Sixers on top, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the
11. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers.
Soalnya tadi satu ronde full main terus aku tuh.
The last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Hi guys, well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 24 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Harden. Robinson's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. As such an efficient long-range shooter, Mathurin could emerge as a strong 3-and-D wing as early as his rookie year.
Robinson against McConnell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Halliburton outside. Robinson against McConnell. Out to the wing. The leaner inside. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
For three, Robinson. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. .50 seconds left in the second period. McConnell outside. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. Robinson in the post. He's marked by McConnell. Robinson can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Halliburton. Fires from deep. And Reed pulls it down. Outside Robinson. Here's Reed. Back to Robinson. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs out.
Your 6th 40. The Pacers. 29.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard position. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
First team foul.
And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on Tucker.
Man, good whistle there.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, the 76ers shooting 55% for the game so far. Outside Tucker. Up top Robinson. Back to Tucker. Banked it in off the glass. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Smith outside. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Mathurin. It doesn't go for him. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the 76ers making a change here. here. Melton's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Duarte's checked in. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, BA. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
To the paint. Here's Tucker, and he lays it up and in. Tucker's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Outside heel.
Pacers substitution.
Here's Duarte.
Still one.
Kept alive. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. For 3, Robinson. Rebounded by Halliburton.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Indiana again missing. Halliburton's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Inside. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Embiid's got 11 points.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the 76ers with some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. And McDaniels is subbed in for Tucker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And stolen by Melton. And they're pushing it up. Robinson with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here on the third. Here's Hield. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
Robinson buries it down low.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Duarte. McConnell against Robinson. McConnell outside. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And they get it back.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Wayne Dedmon.
The first free throw is good. And some change. The 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Niang. Tobias Harris checked in for McDaniels. And it's Robinson in for Melton. Here's Matherin. Robinson defending. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And it's blocked by Harden.
James Harden, when he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Weiss on the pipes on that one.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Smith out there with Neesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Back to Halliburton. Looking to end this cold spell. Indiana again missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Matherin. Checked by Tucker. Shot's good by Matherin.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. Pass to Embiid. On the mark with the 15-footer. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Neesmith. Halliburton left side. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Hield checked in for Indiana.
Buddy Hield.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. This one for 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Time for T-shirt.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Pass to Robinson. Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 20.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Outside Tucker. Robinson can't hit. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Robinson. Oh, stolen by Turner. The little short-range fadeaway is off target. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one of the great parts of the NBA, you never know who's going to have a big game. It was a great night for Mr. Perfect.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Harden against Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Launches it. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Harden against Halliburton. Now here's Robinson. To the middle. And Tucker gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Nggak main lagi aku.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
So, to the next game. Tuh, lihat tuh. Ngalahin Celtic kita. Bisa ngalahin Celtic kalau kita ada duit ketemu Celtics. Oh, ini dia yang kita tunggu. All-Star gameplay nih. Kita nunggu ini nih. All-Star gameplay nih, masih ada satu. Gila 20 game.
When you think basketball street fashion, there are a few designers that come to mind, and Union's Chris Gibbs is at the top of that.
Maka kita main. Yes.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, you got to get your rest and you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Zach LaVine is out there with Dosumu. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge. A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Now here's Dosumu, guarded by Robinson. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. The shot's good.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to DeRozan. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Good on the shot.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Now, here is Robinson. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's Harden with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Harden against Levine. Outside DeRozan. Over Harris. DeRozan's shot is off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
That gives them the lead.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Levine finds Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Passes it to Dosunmu. Back to Williams.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon. Chicago trailing here. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position.
Still.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against Indiana was terrific. He scored 18 points and a couple of boards as well. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game. Still very much up in the air.
And Chicago shooting wonderfully up to this point. 67%. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. The pass to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot on. Williams can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Robinson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the
first
half.
Rotasi, bro.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Dosunmu.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 4. Not going to go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both. But we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Here's Robinson. He kicks it to Embiid. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Embiid's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so hard, he is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
The 76ers trail. Outside, Robinson. To the wing right side. Pass to Harden. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here they go. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
James Harden.
Bagus coy main.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching.
Berapa skornya? 37-38. Komit dulu ya bang. Oke, thank you ya.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Robinson. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 4 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade.
Excellent.
5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Here's Dosunmu. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage is right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Passes it to Tucker. On the wing, Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one is good. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid.
Hey,
you know, as the
passing it.
Bulls have become a
Nah.
more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And he's good on the second. Bulls trailed by 4. Outside, Levine. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris.
That was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
DeRozan against Harris. DeRozan passes to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to a bucket from Levine.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Embiid, and the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Harden dishes to Robinson. Launches a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
His second personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Bulls also changing it up. Derek Jones comes in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. To the middle. Caruso, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Robinson kicks to Harris. Back to Robinson. For the 3. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. By Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And the 76ers will go.
Nonton nggak? Aduh. Bapak siapa tuh? Power champion. Oke, poin.
Making some changes here. Robinson for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. And from what he can tell, he said it doesn't appear to be a terrible injury. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Green. And it's Levine. And at the point. Down low.
Give me a pick.
Now Robinson. takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Robinson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside DeRozan. Over Robinson. Here's Drummond. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Robinson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Knocked loose.
Hampir lagi backdoor dia tuh.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Robinson with it. There's the feed to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bulls trailed by 14.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think. And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're leading by 12. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Harris outside. Out to the right wing. Inside. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
Assisted by
Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. DeRozan against Harris. It's not going to go for him.
And he did everything he could to make that shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Harden bounce pass. Tucker finds Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. And here are the Bulls now. A 12-point game. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. Harden outside. And the pass to Robinson. No good on that one. To the inside. DeRozan. That's good.
One reason LaVine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
To all you for
So long and good night, everyone.
Supporting your squad. We look forward to seeing you at the next game.
Good bro.
Union has been a brand since 1989. How did it start and how did it evolve to what it is now?
They opened in '89 in New York. Then about 2 years later here in Los Angeles, I took some risks that ended up paying off, importing a lot of Japanese streetwear brands. We've kind of evolved from that point.
Pencet Toro Toro.
Counterculture, up and
Crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, BA. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. Yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. George Niang out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. And it's Robinson in at the two-guard position. Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Stewart. Here's Bogdanovic. Pounded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duren. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Yeah, this is where Duren wants to be offensively, as close as he can get to the rim.
Here's Harris. Now here's Robinson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Pass to Burks. Cunningham on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Harden with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. They get the rebound. Niang. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Now here's Stewart. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Cunningham missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Robinson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Stewart. That one falls.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
Down low. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Maxey. Give him 8.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. Wiseman passed to Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Already during his young career.
Lagi gitu.
The Sixers leading. You know, with Cunningham, Smitty, his talent caught the attention of future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant.
BA, after they matched up, Durant said he's somebody who can wreck a whole defensive game plan with his size, talent, and skill. That's game recognizing game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's James Harden, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 21 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. They were thrilled to see him step up and dominate. Can he do it again here, guys?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Pass to Ivy. The three.
Air ball. Alah, masih ada yang
Well, it's only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Love the activity of Stewart making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Robinson on the wing. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Here's Ivy. Last game for him, he had 14. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Harris. Lays it up and then off the pretty assist. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit.
No.
Here's Durant. Embiid covers. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Harden finds Robinson. Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Philadelphia foul.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang, he's checked in for Dedmon.
Substitution on the
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Stewart. And it's Niang with a rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Fast break, Philadelphia. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them the charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Noel, he's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Burks. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Diallo. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. And again, the Pistons missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Robinson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pistons have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Ooh, poked away. To the wing, right side. Here's Noel. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit.
And he drops the first.
Noel taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Robinson against Cunningham. High arcing shot. Here's Reed. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on James Wiseman.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
13 foul. At the line for the Sixers, Reed. Paul Reed.
First one falls.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
That one's good from Diallo on the assist by Bogdanovich.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Robinson. No good that time. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Noel. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Maxey. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Maxey's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And we finished off one half of play. The Sixers on top, up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons Youth Dance Team. Fans, your Pistons Dance Team.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
Let's go. Lanjut lagi kita main.
The Pistons shooting about 41%. We've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Cunningham in at point guard. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender. It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Niang. And the basket is good. Niang's got his second basket.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Burks. Excellent D there from Embiid. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. 90 seconds into the second half now. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Detroit with the ball. Following the score by Philadelphia. Stewart, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
And you love
poin tuh. Main bro. Setengah poin. Ngeri bro. Main lagi nggak? Kiri. Oke, main lagi.
For the Pistons, Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich, and Cunningham subbed in for Burks. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Robinson comes in for James Harden.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Diallo. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter.
Give me a...
Now Robinson. He's got 19. Melton passes to Robinson. Let's go with a 3. No good. And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting hot.
The 76. 57.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George Niang out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Robinson in at the point guard position. A good look from Bogdanovich. And that one hits the back iron. Pass to Niang. Here's Robinson. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Cunningham against Robinson.
Pick and roll.
And he's going for the ball. And Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Robinson. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Robinson's got 21.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Cunningham has to carry and develop.
Aku masih diberikan main sama pelatih. Sedikit telat. Nah, berikan permainan enggak aku? Mana aja? Ah, masih.
Checked in for Stewart. The 76ers also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Stewart, he's checked in for Burks. For 3, Robinson. And nails the tray.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovic from the arc. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
On the wing, Harden. He's watched by Cunningham. It's Robinson, high post. Yeah!
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Timeout called, the Pistons. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip of over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
From deep.
Ya,
enggak. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.
Keras. Dreams take. Pro Touch, apa nih Pro Touch? Oh. Oke, kirain bisa dapat semua ternyata. Dan kita naik. Oke, sip, yes. Ya, okelah. Oh, thank you ya teman-teman. Ya, subscribe untuk live streaming kali ini. Sampai ketemu kita di next live streaming selanjutnya. Saya sign out.